Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Wolverines Den. My name is Wyatt Zieger. I'll be your host as we take a look into Wolverines past, present, and future. Today I'm joined alongside Wolverines head coach and GM Shawn Martin, as well as 2021-2022 prospect Dwayne. Thanks for joining me today, boys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Shawn, so my first question is for you, and that's, in a normal year, a player like Dwayne would be an AP and he would get to spend some time with the big club. Unfortunately, this isn't a normal year, but having him coming into camp next year, what were a few things that you really liked about his game and that you're excited to see coming into next season?
Yeah, we've been in touch with Dwayne the last 2 seasons with him and his advisor, and he's an intriguing prospect and a guy that we think has a bright future here and past Whitecourt, moving on to hopefully NCAA. He plays with a lot of edge. He plays with a lot of people, which is important for us. And like I said, he looks to be a good Wolverine here coming very soon.
So, Dwayne, Shawn says you play with a lot of edge. You also have some offensive upside. You had 2 goals and 7 assists in 6 games this year. What are a few areas of your game that you really like, and what are a few that you want to work on coming into camp?
Yeah, of course. Starting off, I like to play in the offensive zone. I'm a very 200-foot player, but when I need to be played in the other areas of my game, like the defensive zone, I'm trying to work on my best to become a better player in those areas.
You get to play in practice with a fellow Wolverine signee, Ryan Duguay. Does it help having someone that can push you, that has the same goal as you in and out? And I'm not sure if you two are still skating together, but has that created a bit of rivalry between you two at all?
Yeah, no, of course. We just actually finished our last skate yesterday with the Canadian Athletic Club, and me and Diggs were very fortunate to be practicing together and just talking about next year, just pushing each other to be better every single day and not worrying about other stuff, just coming into the rink day to day with a great effort and a right mindset.
John, you have 2 players that graduate this season on the right side, Caleb Ergang and Ryan Walls. That's going to open up 2 very coveted top 6 spots on your roster next season. Not to put too much pressure on any player, but what do you look for in a player playing in the top 6, and what does it take to stay there in the AJHL?
Well, I think patience is key in those scenarios. I've been doing this for 15 years. I think once we've had a rookie playing top 6, it doesn't happen every day. You can find a Carter Savoy every now and then, but I don't think it's something that you bank on. I think a guy to look at right now would probably off our current roster would be Tyler Mahan, who played in a 4th line role for us last year. This year he's solidified himself in that top 6, top 9 role. And, what I think a lot of people don't realize is it's a different game and it's a big step up. So we've got a couple 17-year-olds in our lineup right now, like Dylan Leslie and Jaden Watson, who were well over point per game guys at Midget AAA, and they're going through some learning curves right now, trying to figure out how to play at the junior A level. So again, it's not that it can't be done, but it's hard to. And the biggest thing is to, everyone's going to adjust to the difference. It just, for some people, it takes them a little bit longer.
We've learned a little bit about Dwayne as the player, but I want to know a little bit about as the person. Outside of hockey, what are a few of your hobbies, and what kind of person are you like off of the ice?
Yeah, of course. I love spending time with my family. I got a little niece, she's 2 years old, Emery. Got a nephew next month on my birthday, so I like spending time with family. Big baseball guy when it comes to summer, and just love being on the water.
Thank you, Dwayne. One last thing before we wrap things up here. They say it takes a village to raise anybody, and obviously you've made your way all the way to Junior A now. Is there anybody that you'd like to thank that's brought you to this point?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my parents, Shawn and Dwayne. They've pushed me a lot, and not only pushing me to be a better person on and off the ice. And Sean Bissell, Sean Brown, and Tony Orsini, they've pushed me to become a better character. And not only that, but pushing me on the ice so that I can make it somewhere, making that next big move into my junior career.
Thank you for joining me today, Dwayne and Shawn. My name is Wyatt Zieger. That's it for this week. We'll be back next week with another episode of Wolverines Den.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Thank you.
All right.